Varsity boys basketball. Let's go to the PA announcer on this special night. We have a lot of things going on here tonight, and we'll get all introduced after this.
In a partnership with YP. With your help, we could raise up to $10,000. All you have to do is sign up and share. Sign up and share your opinions about local businesses on YP.com or through the YP app. It's simple to sign up. Just go to www.yporschools.com/Roseville or text Roseville to 99000. Message and data rates may apply. Again, that's www.yporschools.com/Roseville or text Roseville to 99000. It's for a good cause, and please get out and support Roseville's athletic department. The other exciting thing we have going on tonight is it's senior night. This is when we pay tribute to our senior members of the basketball squad. Leading off tonight is our team manager, Austin Belay. Austin is being escorted by his mom, Kristen, and his dad, David. Austin's family means the world to him. They're always there for him. And if Austin needs help, or is struggling with something, or he needs support, he knows his family will be there for him. Austin has enjoyed being a part of the Tiger basketball family, and he will always look back on it as being a major part of his high school experience and something he will never forget. Austin's role model is his dad, because he's always pushed him to do his best, and he has helped him become the person he is today. After high school, Austin plans on going to college, where he hopes to find his passion and career choice. A big hand for our manager, Austin Belay. And next up tonight is number 33, Jimmy Jagger. Jimmy is being escorted by his mom and stepdad, Kim and David Jagger, his dad and stepmom, Jim and Michelle Jaggers, and his grandparents, Darlene and Jim Jagger. Jimmy's family has been his whole motivation to get where he is today. They have mentored Jimmy that he can put into words, and he can't thank them enough for all of their support. Tiger basketball has been a lot to Jimmy. It's given him a second family and support system throughout his high school career. He is also very grateful for his coaches, who have helped him well beyond being a basketball player. Jimmy's role models are all of his parents and grandparents. They have all made him everything he is today and showed him how to be a hard worker and never give up. Now, Jimmy plans to graduate high school in the winter as he plans to attend a Division I college and play football. Let's have a big hand for our seniors tonight. Thank you very, very much.
This is the first time I've ever done it.
Well, no, Abby did it last year. Remember Abby Jensen? She left early to go to Utah.
Well, with that, we would like to welcome you to our TCSN TigerCast live streams YouTube channel, TigerCast Sports Network broadcast of the final game. Not only the final home game, Sam, but the final home game and game of the year here for Roseville. Turn the camera to us. And we are here. Is Josh Carson alongside Sam Toomey, and we are here, like I said, for the final game of Roseville High School season. Well, Sam, they're out here playing tonight against the Oakmont Vikings, and Oakmont is, well, 4-22, 1-12 in league.
Yeah, it's been a rough year for Oakmont to say the least, but Roseville cannot overlook this game as they want to finish the year out strong with their heavy junior class.
Well, Sam, we are all back in action here, and you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about some of these players tonight, man. Oakmont's coming in 4-22 overall, and hey, by the way, it's alongside Sam Toomey. I'm Josh Carson for this last game of the year for Roseville here on TCSN Tigercast Sports Network. Well, Sam, you got 4-22 overall. Oakmont Vikings 1-12 in league. I believe their only win was over Consumnes. So that's the only team that they beat. But tonight we have some X factors up on the board, and those X factors for tonight come from both teams, obviously. And of course, let's talk about this matchup. You got Cortez Kane, who went to Roseville actually for his first year, and then he transferred over to Oakmont, a left-hander. We're keeping the left-handed theme from last week, and we're putting Grant Bear for Roseville. What does Grant Bear have to do to get Roseville a win here tonight?
Well, Josh, he's got to make some shots, and he's got to play well defensively, because when Grant Bear rebounds and plays defense, and then also scoring threes, Roseville's in a good place.
All right, well, alongside Grant Bear, I'll give a little insight into Cortez. Kane likes to go left. I'm not sure if he's really changed his game and added in that right hand, but if you force him right, that'll throw off his game, and he'll commit a lot of turnovers out of that. Anyway, he's a senior, and Bear, the junior. Now let's go ahead, take a look at, our main point tonight, and it is the final game for Jimmy Jaggers. He is a junior, 6'4", and this is his final game here tonight. Of course, he plans on graduating early next year to play football. We don't know where he's committed to college yet, but obviously that's his plan. Tell me about the legacy that he's leaving here at Roseville, and what do you think of his decision to graduate early and leave it all out on the floor in this game?
Well, Josh, in this game, I look for Jimmy to have probably his best game, knowing that it's the last. And we've seen at times this year Jimmy take over games and really be the offense for Roseville, getting a lot of offensive rebounds and just being the biggest player on the court. And tonight he looks to like he has the chance to do that again with his size.
Yeah, for sure. So that's just a little lookout of our game, and we'll join you back here for the starting lineups in just about 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? And gentlemen, remove your caps for the honoring of America and the singing of our national
And here we go with the presentation of the starting lineups.
I'm only going to be here till half.
All right, for tonight's starting lineup for the visiting Oakmont Vikings. Starting off, senior number 3, Cortez Kane. Junior number 20, Naquan Parker. Junior number 22, Connor Gagné. Senior number 24, Joseph Little. And junior number 31, Brandon Benda. Head coach John Hunter and the Oakmont staff. All right. Are you ready to make some noise for your Roseville Tigers? Starting on the guard, 6'1" junior, number 4, Braden Triplett. Also at guard, 5'9" junior, number 12, Jason Russell.
Yeah!
At forward, 6'2" junior, number 20, Grant Bear. Also at forward, 6'3" junior, number 31, Tommy Edwards. And at center, 6'4" junior, senior, number 33, Jimmy Jagger. Head coach, great energy.
Well, isn't that a great moment for Jimmy Jaggers? We saw that earlier in the broadcast as well. Him being honored as a senior, really a junior, but a senior. He's graduating early to go play football next year. Well, let's take a look at, of course, the standings again. Oakmont 4-22 overall, 1-12 in league in the CVC, that is, under head coach John Hunter. And then for Roseville, 11-15 overall, 3-10 in league, trying to get their 4th win on the league season tonight under longtime head coach Greg Granucci. And here we go. We got Roseville Tigers varsity boys basketball against the Oakmont Vikings. Last game of the year here that will be broadcasted on TigerCast live streams until we bring more basketball to you next year, or it might be at the end of this year, who knows. Spring sports are coming up though, and we will cue you in on those as this game progresses. And here we go. Braden Triplett has got the ball. I'm Josh Carson alongside Sam Toomey. Jaggers can't hit it but gets it back. Can't put it in. Trying to make a mark in his last game wearing a Tigers uniform in the basketball arena, that is.
And Josh, that looked like that play was designed right for Jimmy, and deservedly so. It's supposed to be his night.
Yep. Got him right off the bat. I believe that was a Titan player, whatever they like to call it, to get it into the middle. Now here's Edwards. He pros with the dribble, kicks it over to Russell in the right corner, back up to Edwards up top. Now he's at the top of the key, the drive, look to the corner. Triplett was open, Bear the 3, no good. He had a wide open Triplett in the corner though.
And I'd like to remind you that Grant Bear is our X Factor here tonight.
Yes, very good. So we got Grant Bear for Roseville and Cortez Kane, a true senior for Oakmont. And then we got Jimmy Jaggers, of course, on the Roseville side, playing in his final game. Benda puts it in. Brandon Benda gets on the board. Benda actually had experience, a lot of experience playing with him. I used to play with him in the Youth Basketball Association, AAU. Edwards probes, long 2, puts it in. Tommy Edwards gets the long 2. He was our Star Watch player comparison in the last game. Because Jaggers takes up the headline, we're not watching him as close this game, but still, he's going to have to be a key piece for Roseville to win. Well, last time these two teams played, I believe it was 58-23, a Roseville win. So Oakmont got something to prove here tonight with only 1 win in league and getting throttled by Roseville last time in their home gym. The drive, kick out. Up top, Naquan Parker takes it in. Puts it up, and Bear with the contest, ain't able to flip it in. Now it goes to Russell. Bear, Jaggers. It's like he's been reclassed tonight. It's weird hearing he's a senior. Edwards can't hit the three. Rebound for Jimmy. Pad the stats. Triplet kicks it over. Now back over to Triplet in the corner. He's got the ball, drives baseline, and flips it up. Ain't able to put it in. Had a wide open Russell in the corner.
Josh, I'm liking the way Roseville's offense is going right now. It seems unselfish, and the ball is really moving. Not a lot of player dribbling, just nice passing, and you like to see that energy right off the bat by Jimmy Jaggers.
Yeah, definitely a free-flowing offense here. Inside Jaggers, he's got it. He's gonna score. Jimmy Jaggers gets on the board in his final game in a Roseville Tigers basketball uniform. The baseline drive and kick out to Naquan Parker up top. He's got the ball. The drive in, flips it up, and able to put it in. Benda can't get the rebound, and the score stays 4-2. Russell's got the ball. He crosses over Benda. Wide open Edwards. No one's on him. Can't hit the three, though. Man, he's not going to get a better look than that all night. Here's Joseph Lopes. He backs it up. Swings it out to Benda. Benda. Over to Naquan Parker. Oh, that's actually Kane. He puts up the three. It's no good. Parker grabs the rebound. Drives baseline, puts it up, blocked by Edwards, and a jump ball. And I believe that will be possession Oakmont.
Extra credit, right?
All right, back here on TCSN. Roseville has a 4-2 advantage. So they currently have Oakmont has a square root of 4. Sorry, that's a little honors pre-calc clicking in my mind, right? Anyway, up top, that was Connor Gagan, now over to... Now, see, a lot of these guys played on varsity last year, including Naquan Parker, number 20, 22 Gagan, 31 Benda. I believe everyone on the court played varsity last year. And a number of them were sophomores last year, now juniors.
And that's a little odd to see so many players with varsity experience in a team that's really struggling. I mean, you kind of see that in how Roseville plays, too. They have a lot of players that have varsity experience, but it just hasn't clicked so far.
For the Vikings, Diego Hernandez, a sophomore, is the only sophomore on the Oakmont squad. Now the three by Lopes. Can't put it in. Rebounded. And here comes Russell up the court. Bear for three in the corner. No good. And the rebound by Naquan Parker.
A lot of good looks in this early game for Roseville right now, Josh. They just need to capitalize. They're rebounding exceptionally well. Probably the best Roseville's rebound all year.
And we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here on TCSN. Again, it's the final game of the year on the basketball court in the Muller Gym. Now that's Gagan putting it in. Now Oakmont in this game comes in again. 4-22, 1-12 in league, and Roseville 11-15, 3-10 in league. Both teams looking forward to next year, but want to end this year on a win. Roseville swept the season series last year. Parker and one! Put it in the book and send him to the line. He's got a chance for a three-point play. Naquan Parker played with him at Cooley, definitely growing up in terms of height, right? And yeah, he's playing pretty good out there for Oakmont. Was a sophomore on varsity last year. Edwards to pull up mid-range. and put it too strong yet again. Parker. He's controlling it up top. Gagan. Parker. Up top, now he's going to control against Russell. He's going to probe with the left-handed dribble, kick it over to Lopes, back over to Parker. He's going to drive in. Looks like Naquan's playing the point. Outside the three, and no good, but the rebound back inside. Big up, strong, no good. Rebound again. Naquan Parker's open. Gonna fake, drive in. Nice right-handed score by Naquan Parker. All the way to the hoop. He slithers his way in just like he did with the Cooley Cobras. Now Bear flips it in. Grant Bear is on the board, one of our X Factors tonight. He's got 2 on the night, and the score is 9-6. Naquan Parker has already got, I believe, 5 on the night. We're not keeping track of his stats. Gagan fouled, and Oakmont side out. Let's look at national rank, huh? Oakmont, 11,421 in the United States of A. And then state California rank, 864. For Roseville, national rank, 6,226. State California rank, 513. Gagan, no good, rebounded. Kick it back out. Lopes over to the wing, the drive. Offensive, that foul was Noah Parker. Looks like Naquan Parker and Noah Parker, brothers out there.
And Josh, early in this game, Oakmont's offense is running through Naquan Parker, number 20. He's the primary ball handler, and he's the primary ball scorer.
Yeah, we probably should have highlighted him tonight, but it's Jaggers night, so we only have one guy up there for the player comparison, basically. So it's Jaggers' final game. Naquan, give him 7. I'm going to keep track of his stats just because he has gotten off to a pretty good night. We'll have no graphic for him, but he does have 7. Swing over, Grant Bear's got it up top now. Triplet, drives, flips it up, too strong, and rebounded by Oakmont. Now it's Gagan. Against Bear, tries to drive it in and flipped it up. Really tough shot there. Flagrant on Jason Russell. He was just holding him all day long. So, what do you think about the start to this game? It seems like Roseville hasn't come out lackluster, but the score reflects it.
Yeah, they've definitely come out faster than usual. Probably the fastest I've seen this year, but, I mean, they're getting quality looks, just not making them.
You know, I heard in that game on Friday night, they went up to Pondo. They lost by 3 points, 69-66. You know, in that game, Tommy Edwards had a chance at the winning 3, but, you know, I got a notification on that game that the reffing was absolutely horrible. Going up to Pondo, Roseville's not had very good luck up there with the refs at all. Now, this is interesting. Now, a flagrant foul, and you're not going to have Russell, who got fouled, shoot the free throws. You're going to have Granucci go to the line. Knocks it down anyway, but I thought because a foul was committed on Russell, you'd have it, but I guess they're calling it tech, so they're going to give him 2 free throws on the ball.
It was a flagrant.
Anyway, that game at Pondo, Jason Russell picked up 4 fouls without really even, I guess, fouling. So, yeah, just a poorly officiated game, I heard, was the verdict up there in that one. And while Russell was on the floor, after getting elbowed in the face, trying to take a charge, they started playing hip-hop music at Pondo. So I hate to say it, but Sam, our game last year, that's just kind of how they are up there. You got to be ready for kind of an all-out riot somewhat when you go up there. It does get crazy. It does get crazy.
Yeah, and what we've seen in the short time that Roseville's been in the CVC, they found a new rival in the Ponderosa Bruins.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Now,
each game is competitive in any sport, and, you know, they just the Ponderosa Bruins like to compete.
Now you know, Sam, a lot of people, including myself, when the move to the CVC was announced, and we were getting ready to go into the CVC League, we thought that this matchup would be the rivalry right here, but these two teams have not panned out to be, playing to their best potential, and that's why this rivalry never really started, even though this is the crosstown rivalry somewhat, Similar to the Wood Creek rivalry.
Yeah, this is kind of the part 2 of the best in Roseville.
Up top, now the swing over. Benda's got the ball up top.
This looks like a trapping zone by Roseville. And you know what? It worked.
And that ball's going to go out of bounds to the Tigers.
And Roseville likes to do that late in games. They like to go into that, what Ritter calls a 23 hot, trapping zone, yeah.
For sure. Now Del Rosario has the ball up top.
And Roseville going for the last shot.
Indeed they are. Now Sean Granucci kicks over to Brandon Del Rosario, guarded by Joseph Lopes. He has the ball up top. Hounded with the dribble. Del Rosario thought it might have been a reach and get the ball to Joe, which they do. Back into Grant Bear, flips it up. Almost the and one. And he will go to the stripe, try to earn himself 2.
Josh, it's a good thing that we picked Grant Bear as the X factor because it looks like he's very involved in the offense.
So Bear hits the first free throw. Now there's 2.8 seconds on the clock. Grant Bear, give him only 3 because he splits the pair, so 3 on the night. Full court shot, no good. And that's going to end the first quarter 11-9. Roseville down by 2. Oakmont Vikings in control.
And we're back with the second quarter. And that's a offensive foul on Grant Bear.
Offensive foul on 20, Grant Bear.
All right, now we're into the second quarter. Cortez Kane kicks it over to Brandon Benda. Now back over the 3 in the corner. No good, but the rebound goes to Sorrentioni. Now Del Rosario has a chance to push it up the floor. 10 just gets blown by. That's Darius Woods on Oakmont. Got blown by Del Rosario right there. Over to Zacharias. Back over. Del Rosario for 3. No good. Puts it short. Now Naquan Parker. Bounce pass to the other Parker. Granucci. Rosario. Can't flip it up and in, and the rebound is back tapped out by Jimmy Jaggers. Well, hey, during the next timeouts, we'll let you have a look at the Jaggers final graphic and our X factors. Kane over to Benda. And that ball is almost stolen. But Del Rosario has it, goes in, gets blocked, but a foul. He
Now you
drove
can
right into the
hear
chest
the
of Nick Wong.
contact right there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, possibly that could have been the sound of the ball, but I think he might have got him. Now Del Rosario can't hit the first. We thank you to everyone who's tuning in out there, including Senior Lamelli and Ben Welker. This is Roseville High School Varsity Boys Basketball, a presentation of it that is here on TCSN TigerCast Sports Network, the final game of the year, yet again against the Oakmont Vikings. Roseville trying to make it 4 in a row against this team. It's dating back to last year, obviously. And here's Benda. He's trapped up top, but he's able to get out of it somehow, find an open man in the middle, but the recovery defense by Sean Granucci knocked it away, and it'll go to Roseville.
Now, I think it's kind of interesting that Roseville stayed in that trapping zone. They seem to have found something maybe in the scouting report saying that Oakmont can't really handle the ball well. And we haven't seen them stay in that kind of defense for this long.
The drive, Zacharias Mancha all the way to the 10. Flips it up and in. Drive in, right into the teeth. That is Darius Woods. Del Rosario, back cut, back door. Unable to find him. You know, at the end of the season, you think Roseville will be connecting on those type of simple plays that, you know, incorporating their offense, right?
I guess not.
Gagan up top. And over to Kane. Now, Kane is on our X Factors list. Still no points on the night. No. Lopes for 3, no good. The rebound inside, and Darius Woods being a beast down low and flipping it up and in for the 2-point basket. And he's got 4 points in a row for the Vikings, and he puts them up by 3. Oakmont right now looking alert and active in this game, not allowing anything easy for Roseville. Certainly remember the last time that they played and they got blown out at Oakmont. Now Mancha, Zacharias Mancha to inbound to big Jimmy Jaggers inside. Jim Boy goes to work. Swings it out to Zacharias, back to Jim Boy, over to the top. Granucci, quick launch. Too long, too strong. Jim Boy tips it back out, but it's no good. And here comes Darius Woods up the floor, left hand, and give him 6 straight. Darius Woods is starting to take over this game for Oakmont. You hear that name repeated like a broken record player, and he's got 6 points in a row. To the lane and inside, grinding his way to the rack. It'll be triplet to the line for 2. Now, like I told you earlier, Sam, this game does not have the feel of a slow and, you know, a game where Roseville's not very into it, but there's still only 12 points. You know, what's up?
Well, if you tuned in right now, you would look at the score and say, well, a max of 30 points in the second quarter, that doesn't sound very good. But this game has been fast, up-tempo, just a lot of missed shots.
Yeah, for sure. This game has not been boring whatsoever. I mean, this has been an exciting game to watch as Triplet nails 2 for 2 from the line. And if it goes down to the wire, even better, because it's the last game we're going to be broadcasting all this year, unless Roseville has a preseason game at the end of this year. It'll be next school year. Darius Woods tried to make it 9 straight points. Now it's Braden Triplet corrals it and controls it up the court. Darius Woods picks off the pass. All the way to the rack, fouled from behind by Del Rosario. No bonus yet, so it'll be a baseline out of bounds. Lopes passes the ball to Gagan up top. Oakmont going to run their slow and, screen methodical offense. Gagan, though, takes it all the way. Wow.
That's
blew
a
a chance. Wow, yeah. Triplet, slow fire 3, no good, though. And that ball will...
They're going to call a foul on Jimmy Jaggers down low. Looked like a little push-off. I mean, we could kind of see it from there. But it looks like, Josh, that Braden Triplett didn't get enough space to land. They could have called a foul on that, on his three-point attempt.
Now it's Brandon Benda. Yeah, for sure, Sam. A lot of passes deflected out of bounds in this quarter. Now Benda up top, he's going to be guarded closely, and the double team. Yeah, this is the 23 hot zone. They're moving all around, but the wide open shot inside, probably the easiest one he's had in his point run is Darius Woods, but it rims out. Jason Russell for three, puts it too long. Jaggers is a monster on the glass. He's a beast on the boards. Granucci looked like a flying squirrel going in, but missed the shot as he was flipping it up there. Gagan over to Benda. It's Darius Woods yet again, and the signs right now in the stands, you see you got a Mancha head and you got a Braden Fathead over there as well. Not really helping out.
I think there's also
Roseville.
a Joe head, too.
You got a Joe head in there as well? Can we get a zoom in on the crowd? I want to see what kind of heads are in there, Sam. This is definitely interesting here in the final game of the year. You got a Mancha head, Braden. Where's the Joe head? Oh, they just got it on the piece of paper. They're going old school with the Joe.
Well, I mean, it's still a big head.
Not bad, not bad. They come prepared to this game. It's the red out game here tonight for Heart Health. As you see by the decoration of the Tiger Cage and all of that. You know, tell me about that event and what you're seeing out here tonight. Tell me about the red out game, what you're seeing out here tonight.
All right. Well, I mean, not only is this to capture the spirit of the fans, but it's also for a good cause. It's for the American Heart, I think, Association. They wear the red for the fight against. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. American Heart Association red out game. And we had them visit our campus as well. Teach people how to perform CPR and all of that.
If you want to learn more, there was a package shown in our last TigerCast.
That's right.
February.
Go ahead and check out that piece from February 12th.
February 12th. Thank you.
Not sure what's going on here. So rating those fatheads so far, Sam. Which one you got on top? I think we can eliminate the Joe head. Okay, that one's a little bit, you know, a couple centuries ago maybe with the design, but the Mancha and the Braden, I'm kind of digging the Braden with the hat. They got the hat on there. I mean, look at that. That's pretty professional, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you're not going to see Braden Triplett with a hat on during a basketball game, so I would actually go for your reason, but
for not my reason, Zach Mancha. Is that what you're doing? Wow, Sam's pulling out the anti-derivatives or whatever it is. Well, a lot of calls, I'm telling you, man. We even got Naquan's brother jumping up, pretending like he's shooting. We want to get this game, you know, andale.
And it looks like Roseville's in the bonus.
To the line, Naquan Parker. Now we are in the single bonus, so 1-1. If he does not hit the front end, he will not get another one. We would like to remind you we have spring sports live streams coming up here on TCSN. Oh, it's basketball season's over. Sad, but not sad because live streams will continue. We're thinking about doing track. We're going to have some boys volleyball possibly. And we have Jason Russell on the mic for some of those. Baseball. We might have some baseball coming up. So thank you for the continued support here.
We apologize in advance for Jason Russell commentating volleyball.
Yeah. Media Productions program here at RHS proudly puts it on. TigerCast Sports Network program, engraved in that program, proudly puts it on. Layup is banked in by Noah Parker, the senior, Naquan's brother. Triplett flips it in with the left hand. Now, you see, I got to wonder right there why the triplet fathead's not being waved around after a bucket by the man.
These refs seem a little one-sided at the moment, Josh. A lot of calls, I think 4 in maybe the last 2 minutes on Roseville and none for Oakmont.
Well, the baseball team last year was definitely good. And we just got a comment from a viewer.
Arguably the
Definitely
best
baseball, yeah.
team in Roseville.
Well, Sam, you do play for the volleyball team, so I'm surprised you're not being biased. You guys went farther than anybody last year, almost making it to what, state or something?
Well, we made it to NorCal's, but tune in to the live stream to see when we go maybe even farther.
Now, look, we're not going to guarantee every game on that, but we're going to have a number of games possibly. Naquan Parker, and he packed his bags and went traveling, and they're going to go the other way. 23-16, Oakmont.
Well, you know, Josh, basketball season is coming to an end, so the time to travel is now.
Well, that's right, but you know what? March Madness in the NBA still goes on, so, you know, and basketball never stops, right? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know these players are committed to their basketball programs, so when their program is over, the best time is after that to take a vacation.
Well, they definitely want to show their best during the season, but they got to train to get better for the next upcoming season. We are going to be excited to bring every single season to you here at Roseville High School. Naquan Parker lays it in.
You know, sadly, Jason Russell seemed to telegraph that pass there, and Naquan Parker.
Naquan's got 11 on the night, by the way.
He's simply been all of Oakmont's offense. If he's not scoring, he's dishing. And if he's not dishing, he's involved on defense.
Now it's Braden Triplett up top trying to size up his man, goes left, but the help is right there by Naquan Parker. And it's Brandon Benda out there guarding him. Actually, that's Corbin Benda, I believe. Is Corbin on this team? Yes, Corbin is. It is Brandon out there. Roseville unable to connect from the land of milk and honey tonight, the promised land. And they got to get a couple to go to get back in this game. It's 25-16, a very low-scoring half. Teams only combining 41 points. 41 points. You'd think like the halftime score would be like 41-40, you know?
Well, I mean, Josh, this isn't an NBA game, so we're not going to see those kinds of scores.
If an NBA halftime score is 41-40, we'd have some problems, and the fans would be wanting their money back, frankly, you know what I'm just saying?
Oh, it's a good defensive game at that point. Honestly, I'm a fan of some good old-fashioned defense. I know you're a fan of those shooting as a sharpshooter yourself.
Well, you know, talk about Steph Curry. Well, I don't want to get our viewers mad. I'm going to stop. I'm already expecting a message on that comment.
I mean,
Jaggers
if you want to talk about good shooters.
He got one of those, right? He did get one of those. Jaggers did score.
If you want to talk about good shooters in the NBA, look no further than Sacramento Kings guard Ben McLemore. I know. Ben Welker's going to get a little kick out of that.
Hey, and if you want to talk about someone who has absolutely put a stamp on this game tonight, just take a look at Darius Woods. I mean, this guy's got like, what, at least double figures.
8 points in one quarter, it seems.
Yeah, at least double figures he's into now.
It's just a darn shame that he didn't start this game, or else he might even have a little more.
Well, at halftime, we will be displaying our new graphics here, and Jimmy Jaggers has a chance to get that score up. Of course, it is his last game, if you didn't know, even though he's a junior.
Ben Welker is not the best shooter. He went 0 for 7 in one game.
So Jimmy stays with 4 points on the night. Oh, drive in, flip up, and score by Darius Woods. No other name tonight has been able to put up as many points as him. Darius Woods, number 10 for Oakmont, playing in his last game, his last ever basketball game. Unless he decides to play in college.
It seems like everything Woods puts up is good. I think he's only missed one shot in this one
Talk
quarter.
about being in a groove. He is on automatic. Darius Woods, he got the rebound, throws it up, almost put it in. Wow, that was a baseball throw. Definitely, man, that fired a strike, almost put it in. That's going to be the half, and we're going to get those graphics up to you before all of the performers come out.
At the end of the half, Oakmont Vikings 29, Roseville Tigers 18.
All right, so before all the performers come out, we'll go ahead and get those scores out to you. All right, so taking a look first at our X Factors. For Roseville tonight, Grant Bear. The X Factors not really big factors in this game, to be honest. Grant Bear only 3. Cortez Kane with Goose Egg up on the board tonight. And then, of course, for Roseville, it is Jimmy's final game. And so far in this one, he's got 4 points.
And, you know, I wish we could put on how many rebounds he has, because I'm sure it's north of 10.
Yeah, he's getting close to double digits if he's not already there. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and have halftime here for you on TCSN.
Shout out to Mike, wherever he is in the building at Smashburger, for donating. Thank you. Wherever he is. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Let's give Mike a round of applause. Thank you, Mike. And now we're going to draw 5 winners for the raffle prize. Tommy Soffer. Tommy Soffer? All right, you just won. Give a round of applause. John Willoughby. All right, we got 3 more. Hayden Simpson. Colton Borowiak. And Braden Leach. All right, now it's time for the half-court shot. We need 5 people. 5 people to do it. Or 3 people, 3 people. All right, Parker, go, shoot this way, shoot this way. This way. Oh.
Half-court contest currently live here at Roseville High School.
Halftime
of the Redout game.
That's Darvin, he's watching it at home. You gotta give him a little shout out.
All right, whoever makes it on this first try now wins all 10 free meals from Smashburger. All right, thank you guys for playing. Thank you for trying.
Alrighty, out there right now is the vaunted Jeffrey O, playing in his last game as well. Word got out. He announced his retirement from the game of basketball. Just a sight that none of us really expected to see, but we're going to go ahead and flash all of our graphics up on the board right now. I'd also like to give a shout out to Mr. Beeman. Not only did he coach Noah Blackwell, who's now at Long Beach State, he coached him at Cooley when I was a 6th grader there, and they won like every single year. 7th and 8th grade, they won every single game. Not only did he coach that, but also he's watching our broadcast right now. So that is just absolutely fantastic. The second half about to commence in 2 minutes, and we'll have the rest of the game, the final game from Moeller Gym here for you on TCSN. All right, second half about to get underway here on TCSN. Josh Carson alongside Sam Toomey. And we thank you to our cameraman doing an excellent job here tonight.
We heard it.
Granucci caught it, faked right, went left, Bear for three, no good. Now Roseville has not been able to connect on really any of their threes here tonight. I don't know if they made one, honestly. But this is Connor Gagan, and he's going to pull it out. You know, Oakmont is looking to play smart with the league. They're looking to take some time out the clock. The step back from Benda puts it up. It's no good, but the rebound goes to Roseville, and it's controlled. And up to Grant Bear. He has an open three, but they're going to give it into Jaggers. This is his game, his night. Welcome to my house, he says, putting it in. Down on the block, don't come down there. Miss with Big Jim. He's going to put it right in on you. 6 on the night for Jaggers. Naquan shuffled the feet, but will score. Naquan Parker has got 13. Bear traveled. Now they're going to get him for the travel, but not Naquan Parker, so Roseville not happy about that.
And that's going to get Coach Granucci right off the bench. He was already mad about the known call on the travel, and then he's mad trying to defend his own team about that travel call. And Josh, I'd like to bring to attention a change to this starting lineup. Sean Granucci in for Tommy Edwards. We did hear that this week Tommy did suffer a minor ankle injury. He kind of sprained it. Maybe that's why they do it. Or it's to get another shooter out on the court.
Well, they want to get a smaller lineup in there to, you know, have more aggressive traps in the zone. And then also you got a lot of smaller guys out there for Oakmont as well, so they're probably thinking size on size, speed on speed. But Naquan goes right down the middle like no one's there, flipping it up, but unable to put it in, and the rebound by Grant Bear. Triplet, Granucci wide open in the corner for three. Ain't able to put it in yet again, but the rebound out to Granucci, and he goes to Triplet, and he's over to Russell in the corner, back up top to Triplet. Now he controls with the ball. Jaggers puts it in again for the low block with the Kobe fadeaway. He's feeling it out there, he's got 8. Granucci with the rebound, was not putting his eyes up the floor though, and he throws it to the Tiger cage. Granucci is livid, the coach that is, about his son's no call.
And
now the ball is inbounded. Cortez Kane.
Coach Granucci might want to sit down. He's pretty close, I'm sure, to getting a technical foul. If he argues one more call like that, yelling it across the whole court, he'll get a technical.
Lopes. Oakmont doing a good job of taking their time, managing this game to their speed, their pace, trying to get their second win in league, managing this Roseville zone as well. Benda just got it off.
And that was some nice long defense right there. A lot of second efforts. Nice closeouts right there.
Defense, yep.
Probably the best defensive sequence we've seen so far tonight.
Pass inside. They tried to jam it into Granucci, but it was stolen by, I believe, Naquan Parker. Now over to Gagan. He's on the wing. He's going to ball fake, or he's actually going to jab step, drive right in, and a no call right there, but stolen right back by Lopes. Puts it up. Ain't able to put it in, man. I just want to say that some of these shots are going to go down, but for both teams, they're struggling. They've been getting a lot of inside points. Now they call the foul.
Josh, Oakmont in this game, I think the reason they're in the lead is they've done a great job in staying in the passing lanes and picking off most of these Roseville passes. I'm sure they have north of 10 steals tonight.
Russell unable to blow by his defender, but able to draw contact and will go to the line for a chance at 2. Well, Jason Russell this season, of course, a close friend of ours, but what have you seen really from him this season, stepping up as a primary leader from this for this Roseville team?
And yeah, Josh, that's the main thing Jason brings. Not only is he a good basketball player with a lot of strengths, but he brings that leadership quality. He sets the team. He leads by example. Probably one of the hardest working players, easily the hardest working player in the gym.
Well, some of his strengths, right? They like to call him Hustle Russell, and, you know, to good omen, I guess, or, you know, that makes sense because he hustles all over the court. He's a very good passer. He's unselfish. He will give up the shot. Doesn't care how many points he scores. And also another strength of his, when he said strength, well, it is his strength. He's been built pretty much his entire life. He gets swole in the offseason. You see it just play out on the court.
I can't believe you just said swole on not national TV, but Roseville TV.
Here comes Lopes up the floor.
You know, this is a small run here by Roseville. Probably due to the their defensive effort and in this 3-2 zone, and Jason Russell.
Going all the way to the court and laying it in is Russell. We got right past Naquan Parker, and we have a timeout by Oakmont. We're going to go ahead and put up our graphics yet again here tonight. Nothing changing from the X Factor, so we'll go ahead and edit Jaggers and put them up. Now looking at Naquan, he's got 13. Jason Russell now he's up to, I believe, 3 or 4 points now on the night. Roseville has made it a 3-point game, 31-28. Take a look at our X Factors. Really no factors at all. Now let's go to Jaggers in this game. Of course, his last game here yet again. 8 points on the night. Junior, 6
4 in this quarter.
And he's really not a junior, but it's junior night. Now, he's kind of a senior. I don't really know what he is, but anyways, graduating early next year. Good for him. Pursuing a football career by one of a D1 college he's going to be playing for sure. And we'll make sure to have continuous coverage of that in our TigerCast that airs every Friday. Now it's Sean Granucci over to Jason Russell up top. He'll control. Now we haven't seen much hounding defense except out of Roseville tonight. They've been the ones hounding Oakmont on defense, but Oakmont, you know, playing a conservative man, not letting anything go by them as Grant Bear draws a foul block on Naquan Parker.
And that looks like a little acting right there. You can see him setting up for that, and you can see the smile right on Naquan Parker.
You think he's ready for Broadway or not?
Oh, well, if he acts like
He's
that.
ready for Hollywood, right?
If he acts like that, he'll have a nice career.
Yeah, that's a good point. Anyway, over to the wing. It's Triplet. Finds Granucci. And Russell. Drives all the way to the rack. 2-point. Flip it in. Jason Russell's got 5. Jason Russell, like the announcer just said, got 5 on the night. 31-30. 1-point game, just like that. Benda. Granucci comes out of there. Roseville all the way to take the lead. No good. And now Oakmont's got a fast break opportunity until Jimmy Jaggers decided to make a tackle in the backfield.
Well, Josh, as you've mentioned, he is going to a D1 college for football, so maybe those instincts came into play right there.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of gave the nudge, you know, like the running back coming up the middle ain't going to get no yards.
Just a love tap.
Yeah, there you go. To him, it probably felt like it. Jimmy Jaggers, if I have the, I do have the height on him. He's 6'4", but the weight of Jimmy, what would you say? Probably like 250? Somewhere around there. So he's an absolute truck. Ford F-150 coming down on you. Actually, a Dodge Ram.
I would
think
say
that's what
more
he drives.
230, but...
Turnover, though. Poor decision. Oakmont read it. Darius Woods. Got it yet again. Darius Woods all the way the length of the floor and all the way to the rack. Flipping it up with the left hand and in.
He's got such a nice touch when he gets in close to the rim. We've seen it tonight, converting on so many layups.
You got to make him go right. Now the slow, methodical offense against the slow, methodical defense. It's been this way the whole game. 33-30. Russell on the left wing, up top to Grandpair. Triplet in the corner. Not a lot of skip passes we've seen tonight out of Roseville, so they're trying to, I guess, break them down with the dribble and short passes, you know. Bear inside, back down, and foul. So Bear will go to the line, have a chance for 2. We will see a Zacharias Mancha sighting.
And a lot of energy you see coming out on the court. And Brandon Del Rosario, Zach Mancha, and Joe Cervincioli.
So checking out of the game is Sean Granucci, Jason Russell, and in Brandon Del Rosario and Zacharias Mancha. Out there with Grant Bear, Jimmy Jaggers, and Braden Triplett. Free throw long, but the rebound back out to Bear. He drives left, and he tries to make a wheel around the court. Back up top, and Del Rosario swings over to Triplett. Bobbled the pass, but able to corral it over to Mancha. Back over to Triplett up top. He's got it at the top of the key. Back over to Mancha in the corner. He's going to swing it inside. Stolen by Gagain. He read that all the way to get those gains, and misses the shot at the rim. Mancha usually getting the steal, getting it stolen from this time. Naquan straight up and in. A tough move inside, and taking up strong is Naquan Parker. Of course, I got to say it again. He's from Cooley Middle School. Bear. Stolen by Naquan Parker. It's those long arms. You know, Sam, he blocked me over the summer, Naquan, in a scrimmage game. He blocked me. I thought I had a clear lane, but those guys' arms, that guy's arms are like so long. And he's long and lengthy body.
See, he resembles a shorter Kevin Durant.
Yes, that's right. That's right. He was shorter and heavier. Cortez. And got the foul. Anyway, more about Parker.
And that did not look like a foul right there. What'd you say, Joss?
Anyway, more about Parker.
Well, what we've seen from him tonight is the ability to intercept passes and read offenses. Now we like to talk about reading defenses, but he seems like out there he's the man back there in their when he's playing help defense, he wants to steal the ball.
And he's navigating the offense, right?
He's definitely providing most of Oakmont's offense with a speedy game.
Well, this should be a great finish. 36-30. This game is held close all game. Roseville had a chance to take the lead. They're only down by 1 at 31-30 as Cortez gets himself on the board with 2 on the night. Well, that ball, thought I might have a chance after it hit the top of the backboard. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Anyway, 37-30. Let's take a look at our X factors on the night. Cortez now has 2 points. So, Bear and Cortez Kane. Not the X factors that, we expected in this game, but maybe, the fat lady has not sung yet. Those pipes aren't even warm because this game is so close. So let's take a look at this. These players still have a chance to make a big impact and help their team go to a victory in this fourth quarter.
And we know we're only keeping their point totals, but Grant Bear has been in on he's gotten definitely some steals, some rebounds, stuff in the stat sheet more than just those 3-point show. And then Kane, number 3 for Oakmont, has been handling the ball, playing solid defense. We haven't seen him out. I don't think he's played a lot of minutes this game because of Woods for Oakmont has been so spectacular.
Then how about Jimmy?
Jimmy's been playing well. We expected this in his final game. He's playing well, and I just hope he gets those 10 points so maybe we can give that double-double watch.
Yeah, definitely. He's probably about, I would say like 8 to 10 rebounds and maybe above that right now. So double-double watch is definitely out there for Jimmy. We'll keep track of that. And then who we do not have pictured in our graphics is Naquan Parker. He's got 15 for the Oakmont Vikings. Without him, they're down and not up. He's been a key piece. Now, look, Tommy Edwards, I don't know if he's permanently out of the game. Looks to be pretty comfortable on the bench over here. Out of your shot as Brendan Del Rosario gets the flip in. Del Rosario gets the flip in. Anyway, Edwards looks, out of your shot, like I said, looks to be pretty comfortable on the bench over here. I wonder if he's out for the night. Last game of the year, I'd be surprised, but it looks like it right now. Benda, short corner. Kane. Great ball movement by Oakmont, I tell you, and they go in, they get the foul, and they're going to go to the line, a chance to either split the pair or get two. So really, what's your main key for Roseville to win this game?
Shut down Parker. Both the Parkers, really, they've both been scoring pretty well. And once you stop that, stop the second and third. My focus is really on the defensive end.
Yeah, for sure. Oakmont has been able to move the ball around at a pretty nice pace here without any deflections or any havoc caused by Roseville. Naquan Parker checks out. Pretty sure to see him back in this game. Maybe a few minutes on the bench for him. Lopes will come in. Not a bad backup. Joseph Lopes.
And this is a big opportunity for Roseville to go on a little run.
Joseph Lopes for Oakmont, number 24, guard, senior. Del Rosario flips it up and misses the layup. Gagan, and he gets fouled.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it doesn't need to be recording.
That's just for us later, so we can use the footage, but it's still going on.
It's still going, okay.
Thanks.
A little technical difficulty there, Josh.
Live stream will go on though. 38-32. I'm surprised. The 50s could be a landing place for these two teams if they make it there.
Not the way both teams are shooting right now.
Munch up top. Triplet. Whirly Dervish unable to flip it up and in, and the rebound taken by Woods. But turned it right back over as he tried to throw it back. Del Rosario had an open three, but was unable to corral the ball. Jimmy Jagger stop pop mid, and no drop on that one. Roseville just unable to capitalize on great opportunities. Russell's getting set to check back in.
And Roseville back in that 2-3 zone that has seen some good success tonight. Josh, you gotta like the talk out there that you can hear from players like Zach Mancha and Jimmy Jaggers.
Yeah, I heard a baseline call. Definitely good communication. Something that they need to keep building on going into next year. Communication is key for the game of basketball. If you don't want to talk out there, then there's no way your teammates are going to know where you are on defense or on offense. So you got to talk out there. That's just a vivid point. Anyway, we're going into the break. We're going to take a quick break here on TCSN. Should be a good one to wrap it up. We got 5:53 to go, and it's a 7-point Oakmont lead. TCSN, TigerCast live streams, TigerCast Sports Network welcomes you back to Roseville High School Varsity boys basketball coverage of the final game of the year, Jimmy Jagger's final game, as he will be leaving high school early, graduating early to go to college, play for D1 football, so he will not be playing basketball next year. And the final game of the whole entire season. Roseville with a win could move to 12-15 overall, 4-10 in league. Oakmont with a win can move to 5-22 overall and 2-12 in league. Zacharias Mancha, the bottom on a 3. It's good.
Josh, I never understand how Zach Mancha's shot goes in, but we've seen it this year. It does go in with some frequency.
Well, he just likes to jack it up there. It looks like he just takes it, throws it, kind of like a slingshot, but he's able to sling it into the basket, that's for sure.
Mancha is not a fan of having any arc.
You got to be near perfect without arc. The arc helps the ball. You know, if it's going to hit the rim, you have a better chance of it going in with arc. It's true. That's why you see Steph Curry shoot it with so much arc.
And give the ball to Joe.
Get the ball to Joe. But then, talking about arc really quick, you see a player like Kobe. He's got like no arc on his shot, but he's the Mamba. You know, he makes like all of his shots. So really depends for each player. And Mancha able to get that 3. Get the ball to Joe. Able to get that. I've seen that right there. That strip steal. I've seen that in the past by Del Rosario, and you think that it's gonna just, you know, it's gonna go to him. It's not gonna be a foul, but you know they get him for it right there.
And Brandon Del Rosario's got to be careful here. He's been talking straight to the ref's face. This has been a high-intensity game. Refs might want to tone it down.
Granucci telling Del Rosario to move his feet. I definitely saw a clear steal, though.
You know, maybe the ref was calling Brandon Del Rosario's offhand, maybe for a push. We don't know what's going through the ref's mind.
Well, maybe he's just gonna, you know, call a foul on that call. When he sees that scenario, give that call a foul every single time. So. Give that call as a foul every single time. Anyway, Russell's got the ball. He swings it up top to Mancha, who drives right into the teeth. Back out Granucci. This would be a big 3, but it's short. And the rebound is by Naquan Parker. He takes it up the left side of the floor. Granucci telling him to get back. Could have been a trapping opportunity right there, though. Benda with the ball fake, able to probe in. Throws it right to Del Rosario. And Oakmont jogs back, but they still get in front. Out to Del Rosario. He drives in, up the middle, left-handed. Unable to flip it in, but it looks like he will get himself the foul call.
Del Rosario made a nice decision there. You know, gave the ball to Joe.
That's right. You know, that's a focal point here. And we're not talking focal court endpoints, Mr. Ray Math. We're talking about the focal point in this game. Like, you got to get the ball to Joe. You get the ball to Joe, you're going to see success come out of it, right? We've been saying it all year. Get the ball to Joe. It's just kind of been our thing. But anyway, it worked there.
Joe almost turned the ball over right there. But
Del Rosario, off season for him. Layups, layups, and more layups. Now it's Gagan on the wing. He's double teamed. And Gagan went up and down, and they will get a jump ball.
This is a major small lineup right here that Roseville's posting, with the tallest player being, I think, Sean Granucci, the biggest being Joe Strancione. This is a tiny lineup, and it's probably to get more steals, get out on the fast break, play more what we like to see Roseville play.
Well, if you're looking at the classic 2-guard, 2-forward, 1-center position, then you got Joe at center right now, practically, and Mancha's your power forward.
And they can both play those positions respectively, so
Yeah, for sure. The other forward, probably Granucci. And then you got Del Rosario and Russell's guard. So, hey, this lineup could work for sure. Not a bad idea at this time in the game to try to match Oakmont's attack. So we'll see what happens. Well, as these free throws are going on, and Oakmont has a chance with 2 made. And, well, we're not even going to get 1.
And that's the problem with this small offense. They're not going to be able to rebound with the high efficiency that they have been for the game. But you got 2, 3 very good rebounding guards in Jason Russell, Brandon Del Rosario, and Sean Granucci.
Well, hey, let's try it again. As these free throws are going on, and Oakmont has a chance to take a 6-point lead with 2 made. Oh, they make 1. Okay, so this is going to work. feeling good about this. Anyway, it totally slipped away from me. Anyway, let's see if I can remember it. Darius Woods gets 2 for 2. Wow.
And that's why they pay you the big bucks.
There you go. That's it right there. Slipping away from him was that drive, though. Jason Russell, that shot, unable to put it in. And the foul.
Ref saw the hand check right there. I mean, if you want to go by letter of the law of the reffing book, that's a foul. But you got to call it on the other end. We've seen this the whole game for Roseville.
Well, anyway, that's exactly what I was going to talk about. Thank you, Sam. Not only was the fouls and all that, is the first free throws knocked down by Woods. He's had a great night here tonight. The JV game earlier, another poorly officiated game. Fans not happy. We're sitting right in the fan section for Roseville and Oakmont, so, you know, a lot going back and forth here. But for sure, that game was crazy. An overtime win for Roseville to end the season. They could have won league. We will update you on IVeTigerNews.com. Our journalism program has it for you. Anyway, JV could have won league, and that game was another poorly officiated game. Not sure how the freshman game went, but they're going to tee up Parker, Naquan's older brother. Noah Parker is going to get the tee. Just like that, a great opportunity for Roseville to get some points on the board in a game that they have a hard time scoring in. As the tee was called, these could be free points and a momentum booster for Roseville's. Granucci's at the line and unable to bury the first. You got to hit these shots right now at the end of this game with only 3:50 to go. All right, so Roseville, big opportunity to capitalize here. They got a free point. Now can they add on to it? They get a 3, it'll be a 4-point possession. Of course, they get a 2, it'll be a 3-point possession. Still, both are huge. Roseville has to take every single chance that they can get to capitalize right here, right now. It's only 3:49 to go, but at the same time, Oakmont likes to have long, drawn-out possessions, and in a 6-point game, you got to take every opportunity and any opportunity that you could get. Bears going to the line. He's one of our X factors on the night. Has not played a big factor, big part in this game, as we should say. Has not been a big factor. Only 3 points for the Bear. Doing a little hibernating here tonight is the Bear. Let's see if he can break out of it. It is still winter, technically. So and it looks like these are more technical free throws. Sam, did you see the technical or what happened?
Well, I saw the first technical, but voice crack right there.
Tambien.
I did not. I think this might just be a because Roseville's in the bonus and Grand Bear got fouled.
Well, no, yeah, now they're at 10. So that's going to be an automatic 2. Well, actually, 1-1 for Roseville. Oakmont has 7 fouls. Now for Oakmont, Roseville's in the bonus with 10 fouls. So Oakmont's going to get 2 shots on every ball. And there's Sean Granucci. Hits a 3. It's good. Bang from downtown. Granucci makes it a 1-point game. But anyway, about those foul situations, I'm not sure why everyone was behind Bear on that. That indicates a technical or a flagrant. But anyway, that's just like out of the picture right now. It's a 1-point game.
I think that's because Roseville was supposed to get the ball anyway, so they were ensuring that Roseville would get the ball.
The drive in,
off of the technical.
And Woods can't hit it. But the rebound, Naquan Parker really having an impact on this game, leaving his stamp and ending his junior year strong with 17 points. Sean Granucci, you know he's going to shoot it again. Can't flip it in though. Man, he'd make that on JV. And here is Lopes. Joseph Lopes to Connor Gagan back up top. Joseph Lopes, Gagan. Nice pass inside Woods. It's good. Flips it up and in. Bear inside, carving space, and one. Grant Bear has a chance at a three-point play, taking it all the way in and drawing the foul. He's going to have a chance for one more at the stripe.
Foul on number 22, Connor Gagan. Grant Bear at the line.
Now the fans yelling Mormonism in the tire cage. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe because Grant Bear's an avid helper in the Mormon community.
Well, now you got a meeting at the Roseville bench, Sam, and Jeffrey O, just look at the support that he's giving. An absolute first class. You know he would like to be out here for this game, being his last game that he'll ever play in a Roseville uniform. We have heard from him personally. So tell me a little bit about Jeff. You're going to be playing with him in volleyball, right? What type of guy he is, and how this Roseville huddle. What do they got to talk about to, really make one last push at this game?
Well, first off, Jeffrey O, probably the ultimate teammate. He'll do everything and anything for his team. Even if he's not playing, he'll be on the bench, clapping, cheering, standing up on every three. You never see Jeffrey O not engaged in a game. And then for Roseville, they're doing what they need to do. I think they're playing at such a high level right now. They just need to keep it on. Don't let the emotions get too high, because you don't want a let off.
Well, Bear's got a chance to make it a 2-point game. See if he does. And knocks down the free throw, nothing but net. Bear has quickly got himself up from 3 and holstered himself up to 8 points on the night. He's dominating the X Factor matchup. Naquan is wide open at the top of the key. Now they find him, and he's covered.
Now this is going to be a struggle for Oakmont here. As long as Roseville limits that pass to the block, Oakmont has limited shooting.
Wow,
unless
Naquan
they
Parker
just
lost the ball but got it back.
Unless they just
it
let
in.
Parker dribble right past them.
I think that surprised Roseville. Appeared that he lost the ball there. Was able to flip it in. Now Lopes on the fast break against Triplett. It looks like Triplett never even touched that ball, but obviously they're going to say it was deflected. Naquan Parker, what a performance from him tonight. Should have been the X Factor.
Josh, I wish we could review that play because I think it was off the Oakmont player's
I definitely
knee.
think so. No hand was touched on that ball. Triplett never touched it. Naquan inside. Got it back. Quan outside. And they're going to slow down. 50-46.
And Roseville in that press
Roseville
again.
Game. In the corner, Lopes. He wants to drive. Went down hard and no foul call. Straight up was Grant Bear. Triplett sees behind him Granucci.
Ooh.
And lofts it out. Yeah, dangerous pass. Here's Triplett inside. Flips it up and airballs out of bounds to Oakmont. Bad shot selection there by Brandon Triplett. Spinning around, whirly dervish out of control.
Not the shot Roseville wanted right there.
Now we're down to just 60 ticks left on the clock. Grant Bear up to Russell.
Oh,
He had the right idea, but Roseville's able to save it in bounds. Del Rosario to Bear. He's going to take it, and he's going to get hammered. Grant Bear will go to the line, have a chance to cut this to a one-possession game.
I know Jason Russell is our dear friend, but
I actually thought it was a good idea. Sean Granucci should have kept running to the
It might have
basket.
been a good idea, but poor execution. Now that Sean did a great job of saving that ball from going out of bounds.
That's just called having no fear from Jason. You know, just why not let it fly? Look, there's 50 seconds on the clock, right? It's a 4-point game, and you got a chance to get into a one-possession game, and he's going to do that. But anyway, if Roseville can score off of it, and it'll be on the same possession as the pass, that's all that matters.
Well, we haven't seen Jason attempt a pass like that at all in this game, and he pulls it out in the fifth.
That's what I'm saying.
50 seconds left in a 3-point game.
That's what I'm saying. Bear got dos for dos. 2-point game, the most entertaining game we've had all year here on TCSN. Are you not entertained?
I don't know how you couldn't be.
Timeout, Blue. Well, we'll go ahead and put the updated X Factors up on the board. Grant Bear has, well, hey, I would like to go back and take a flashback and remind the viewers of this. At the end of the third quarter, we said one of these players could step up and help their team win the game. That 3 is going to go to 10. And that's just crazy because Grant Bear has been that player to step up. He answered the call without him even hearing it. He has stepped up, given his team a chance to get back in this game and win.
And Roseville's looking for him a lot. It's not that they weren't looking for him in the first half, but now he's calm, composed. Maybe Coach Shock talked to him about his post game in halftime, and he looks like a different player out there.
Oh, the wise words of Shock. You got to listen to that guy. He's going to get you strong with the back squats, and not only than that, he's going to give you some good coaching feedback while you're out there playing for him. Of course, another year under the belts for assistant coaches of Roseville, Jaime and Shock. They have both Jaime Ayala and Schonkweiler, to put it more formally, Gary Schonkweiler. There you go, I got it. And Greg Granucci, of course, another year. Wondering about him, will he go after Sean graduates? And he's got 1 year. 1 year left for Sean. We'll see all about that, though. It's a 2-point game, and there's 40 seconds left. Woods. Wow, a quick shot there for Oakmont. Definitely did not need that. And now they're going to foul Granucci. Wow, a horrible sequence there for Oakmont. Edgar's just going to go to the line.
Probably the second layup I've seen Woods miss with his left hand this game. That's a shocker right there.
I just think it's a questionable shot. You're in this type of game, this type of situation that is not managing the game.
And arguably Roseville's best free throw shooter on the line here, Sean Granucci. He sure gets a lot of practice in games. Takes a bunch of attempts at the free throws.
Well, I know he did at least JV year. Well, let's talk about this. Is it too early to be thinking yet another overtime in this game?
No, it's not too early.
Because the
this is
JV
a close game
ended in overtime as well.
The
Roseville
freshman game also.
Really?
Yes.
Are you serious? So 3 overtime games here tonight,
Possibly.
Potentially. Well, that triplet fathead has made its way up into the stands now, being raised high and proud as Roseville has a chance now with 28 seconds to tie this game. Granucci at the line. Calmly knocks down the first. And the second. 50 up. And we said this game could make it to 50. Gagan to Naquan Parker. They're going to hold for the final possession unless Roseville gets a steal out of this trap. Oh. Gagan. No good. Rebounded inside. No good. That was Woods. His layup is off. Roseville with the chance. And this is getting wild. 50 up, 6 seconds. Let's put 6 seconds on the clock.
It's actually 7. It's
6.7. All right. And we'll have a timeout by Roseville. All right, Sam. This is it. Who do you go to and why?
Well,
I'm putting you on the spot.
I would like to say put Jimmy Jaggers in there, let him go to work in the post. It's his night.
Wouldn't that be great?
But I don't know if that's the right move to go with.
That would be a story.
I would say go with your normal offense. Don't look for someone to take it. Go through the dribble drive offense. Jason Russell, Sean Granucci, Braden Triplett. They're all capable of making a layup. And then if you need to, force it down to Grant Bear. He's been big for them in this fourth quarter.
This is going to be one heck of a finish. We got people dabbing in the audience, and it's just crazy here. I caught that kid's dab.
This is probably the loudest I've heard the Muller Gym erupt.
This whole year, yes, this whole year.
And you always like to see that.
Crunch time. Oh, man.
Another
They're going to make us wait. It's just like ice in the kicker. Okay. So you're saying Jimmy Jaggers, and because of Jimmy Jaggers, We're going to put him up on the board right now. Here goes the Jaggers graphic. 8 points on the night.
It doesn't look like he's going to go in. If you see the Roseville bench, I like Coach Gary Shunk leading the drawing up the plays with it. I've never seen that before.
Shunk in the offseason got these guys strong with a lot of back squats. I'm talking 6 sets of 8 back squats, and their legs right now shouldn't be feeling tired because they trained them all offseason. Someone's time to go up, finish a layup, hit a shot, from 2, hit a 3, and try to send this game home with a bang. This could be it. Could be it. Allegedly, could be it.
And it looks like Oakmont's going in that full court man. This is going to be a hard. Oh, easy inbound.
Now Russell takes the ball up. Only seconds left. Grucci for the win. And the shot falls wide left. Third overtime of the day is coming up. 50-50. What a game here tonight. We're going to have 4 more minutes of play. And, oh my gosh, if we can, we'll turn the camera on us here. Yeah. It is. Josh Carson alongside Sam Toomey. We thank our cameraman so much tonight. Totally, he's been doing a great job. We have OT for the first time that we're sitting here on TigerCast Sports Network TCSN. We thank for everyone else, or everyone that's still tuned in. And so the overtime, keys to the overtime. Tell me what you're looking at, Sam.
Nice defense. I think I can say that's safe to say. It's interesting to see if Roseville goes out into that zone, which worked so well in that game, and it really slowed down Oakmont's offense because Oakmont doesn't have a lot of shooters. We've seen that tonight, but they need to stop Parker.
That's for sure. All right, we're going to overtime.
That's weird.
Did you just hear that? PA announcer just gave the fact for all 3 games, freshman, JV, varsity. Yeah, there you go. Freshman, JV, varsity, the score going into overtime was tied. 50-50.
For all 3 games.
All 3 games. Isn't that crazy? What are the chances of that?
You would think there's a little Illuminati, maybe a little controversy.
No. I say those chances are less than winning Powerball. I'm telling you. When the jackpot was like $1.6 billion. Anyway, TCSN has live overtime coverage here. TigerCast live streams YouTube channel. Daquan Parker had open 3. Drive in. Gagan underneath, flips it up, and able to put it in from down low. Every basket huge now.
We're getting free basketball here in the Muller Gym on the last game of the year. Why not extend the season?
Never stop it. Never stop it. Keep it going.
And they go right to Grant Bear.
Yep. And here's Del Rosario up top.
Oakmont back in that man. Oh,
Bear got blocked from behind. That was a nice block from behind by Joseph Lopes.
It looked like there was a little contact there.
At this time, we're going to see who wants it more. Oakmont been playing like it the whole game. The motivation behind them, they got blown up by Roseville last time they played, and they lost their last 3 matchups against them. For Roseville, their motivation, Jimmy Jaggers, his last game here. Been such a huge piece to this team. Been such a great guy to be around. That's their motivation here. We'll see at the end who's going to hold up, who's going to brave the tired legs and finish this game out for their team. Naquan looks to get hit in the nose here. Naquan Parker seems a little bit shaken up. You see him, number 20 there, holding his jersey up to his nose, looks to be hit there. Right back up, easily, right up and in with a flip shot layup is Darius Woods yet again. Del Rosario, and that one just gets sent back by Gagan.
You know, Josh, I'm surprised that Jimmy Jaggers hasn't been put in this game. Roseville's given up a lot of offensive rebounds here in this 4th quarter and overtime.
You know, it really perplexes me. Granucci likes to put a unit out there, and if that unit's playing good, he's going to keep that unit out there. But it's Jimmy's last game, and Jimmy has 8 points and over 10 rebounds. Why is he not out there?
And he's
Not our choice.
played very minimal minutes in this second half.
What a save by Hustle Russell in the Bear. Kicks it out. Triplet for 3. Bear got fouled. The tie up with the ball, but the ref is going to signal the whistle, and he's going to signal the foul, blow the whistle, and Bear will go to the line. What a game we have here tonight, Sam. This is unbelievable. Oakmont with the first 2 strikes in this overtime. Both layups, both in the paint. One by Gagan,
Both
and one
off
by
of
Woods.
offensive rebounds. We've seen a lot of second chance points here for Oakmont. Don't need to be harping on it, pounding it into the ground, but it's just a big turning point for this game.
Here we go with Grant Bear. First one, crowd goes silent, hits it. You know, Grant Bear from the Lions tonight. We've very solid free throw shooter, Grant Bear.
We've alluded to the fact that this gym has been the loudest it's ever been this year, but that might have been the quietest it's been.
Well, that's got to be good, you know, considering some of the lopsided scores that we've had here.
And they called a foul on the push down low for number 25.
Now a dumb foul was called on Brandon Benda. Now Granucci will go to the line to shoot 2. Has a chance to get those 4 points right back with no time loss at all. Hey, see what I did there? See, no time loss at all. All free throws. Right. And Jeff Rio standing up off the bench.
He's
Knowing
a good
that these are
teammate.
huge. Yep. I expect another stand up by Jeff. Let's take a look down at him. Oh no, he's going to try to drill it for Granucci, but Granucci can't drill it himself. Wow, horrible pass by Benda.
Nice
Russell's gonna
interception
slow
right
down.
there by Brendan Del Rosario.
Rosario fakes out to Russell. Oh man, Russell's got to pop one of these threes.
Not after the last one he took.
Granucci, you know he wants it. He's good for a pull.
Granucci hasn't found that foul called at all this game. He usually gets it, but
Well, he gets it in JV, but in varsity it's a lot more where the refs are looking for a drive in, an attempt to make the shot, not just to throw it up and draw contact. And that's what Granucci does a lot.
and then maybe a frustration foul right there.
It was on Granucci. Yeah, missed a free throw at the end of the 2 shots, and then also he missed a running floater. Now, Naquan Parker, to all of our surprise, misses one of them, but he's got a chance to make this and get 20, which he does not. Still a 1-possession game, 1-point game. Roseville has never had the lead in this game.
Well, Josh, that isn't true. They were winning 4-2 early in this game.
Okay, all right. Exception. Thank you, Statsman. Wow, Granucci, another turnover, looking for the foul. There absolutely was none. Woods with the good decision not to pass it to Parker, but he turned it over. Wow. No need to take it in to the heart of the D right there. We got triple ones, baby. 1-1-1 to go in this game, baby. As Dickie V would say, 54-53. Getting that PT out there, all these players are. Crunch time. Russell. To Triplet, to Del Rosario. To Bear inside, goes right. Another foul call while Grant Bear is drawing the fouls inside, being a big bear down in the paint.
And you look in that, Roseville's just passing the ball around. Grant Bear's making his way through the key. They're using him as kind of the decoy or focal point of the offense.
While Roseville with these missed free throws late, they could be up 55-54. Instead, 2 missed free throws. That could really hurt a team at the end of a game, especially in this scenario. Overtime, you got to make these. It's high score. 54 up. Haven't seen that since, 0-0. Timeout called by the Vikings of Oakmont. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a look at our X Factors. Tonight, Grant Bear 13, Cortez Kane with 2.
And we haven't seen Cortez King in a while. He hasn't played literally any of the fourth or the overtime. It's all Grant Bear right now.
It is. He's really left his bear paw mark right at the end of this game. You see where I go there? No pun intended.
That was terrible.
Anyway, yes, it's no pun intended. You see, so you can't give me, like I did that at all.
There was definitely a pun intended there.
There was no pun intended at all. At all. Anyway, Roseville is going to be guarding the ball right there. At this next possession, anyway. This game's been going on. We are enjoying it for sure up here in the booth, right, Sam? We've enjoyed this whole year of broadcasting.
Yeah, it's been a blast doing these live streams with you, Josh. I think I've done every one of them except for the McClatchy game.
Oh wow, yeah, there you go. That was James Jones, Aaron Rye.
And somehow I don't have 130% in Ritter's class.
Lopes. Swing it over to Naquan Parker on the wing. Naquan has an open Lopes in the corner. Never saw him, though. Are they going to hold for the last shot? No. Parker will take it and flip it in. Naquan Parker all the way to the rack. Driving in, give them 21 on the night, and give Oakmont a 56-54 lead with 10 seconds to go. Now 10 seconds. Now 8. Now 7. 6.
And you see Kane in on defense.
Granucci. Oh, it just rims out. And the game is over. Sean Granucci will lay motionless on the floor. Oakmont comes into Roseville and picks up a road victory. Wow, what a game. Sean Granucci cannot believe it. It's just been a rough year for Roseville, and that's what it comes down to. 56-54. Wow. Wow, that's all I can say.
It's a great game. Great game.
It's just been a rough year for Roseville. I mean, that's what we've seen all year. I mean, just all year. It's just been breaks not going their way. Sean Granucci, the ball was literally in, halfway in, but rimmed out.
Now, let's not be too negative here, Josh. This was a great game played by both teams. Roseville probably playing the best I've seen them this year. Maybe they played very well against Antelope, excluding the first quarter. But this was a great all-around 4 quarters game.
Well, for your quick post-game wrap-up presented by TCSN, we got a banner up here in the gym. Well, Sam, this season is over, but tell me just about that game that you just saw. Well, more importantly than that game, which is a 56-54 Viking win. They end the 3-game losing streak against the Roseville Tigers. Just tell me about this season from Roseville overall, and I don't know. Just that's really my question. I'm pretty much out of words at this point.
Josh, I feel like we're saying this is a broken record, really, with this vaunted 2017 class. We're just saying, well, let's see next year. We were saying that at the end of last year. They were sophomores. They had that kind of excuse of, hey, we're young, we got 2 years. But this was their junior year, their upperclassmen. They were expected to contest for the CVC title. That didn't happen. They started off the year great. They won more games than they did than the prior season with like half as many games. But then once the league started, they hit a slump. But what I look for next year, it's got to be the same thing. They got to come out and they got to compete.
Well, I'll tell you, all these guys as freshmen 2 years ago in 2014 definitely expected to be at a different point than they are now, but the offseason must come in for them to have any chance. Last year is the final chance to make playoffs. Well, Roseville will end their season 11-16 and 3-11 in league. Oakmont will pick up a much-needed win,
second
5-22, 5-22 overall, and 2-12 in league. Well, that's it from the Muller Gymnasium. TCSN, TigerCast live streams, TigerCast live streams YouTube channel. We'll see you back here for spring sports here at RHS. We thank you for tuning in to every basketball game and whatever games that you missed. You can always go watch them on our YouTube channel. All right, that's it. Alongside Sam Toomey, I'm Josh Carson, and everyone here who worked every single game. I got to give a shout out to all of our crew, which is at times James Jones, Aaron Rye, Cooper's dad. I mean, it was just unbelievable, the crew that we had here. We got to thank Bobby Ritter for just the opportunity to do this.
And we got to thank the viewers. If you viewed every one of our live streams, we thank you. We do this for you.
That is legit. All right, that's it. We're out. That's pretty much it. Sam Toomey, Josh Carson, everyone here at TCSN. We will see you next year for basketball and in the spring.